When the 117th Congress convenes in January, it will be without its legendary member, the late civil rights icon, Congressman John Lewis.
But joining us now is the woman preparing to fill his seat, Georgia State Senator and Congresswoman-elect Nikema Williams, who just won an election and is going to be taking over that 5th district. That is John Lewis's seat. And I think you would probably be okay with me calling that John Lewis's seat there. It's one thing, and I can say congratulations on what all you have coming down the pike. But what's it like to be in that seat going to Congress?
Thank you for having me, TJ. And this conversation is one that does not get old for me because I don't take the obligation lightly to know that I am succeeding an icon in the United States Congress, the conscience of the Congress. And so I'm very mindful and very intentional about the work that I do while I'm serving in this seat. And while I'm serving the people of the 5th District, I know that Congressman Lewis already laid the pathway. He paved the way for me and so many other people to do the work that we're doing today. And so I just hope that I'm able to continue his legacy and represent the people in the 5th District like he so ably did for 34 years.
We should point out that you are not just Congresswoman-elect. You are also the Georgia Democratic Party chair. And as we all found out, Georgia turned blue this election year, the first time since 1992. A lot of people were surprised. Were you? Did you see this change coming?
Amy, I've been telling people that we are Battleground Georgia. We were going to be flipping the state blue, and I'm just glad the rest of the country finally caught up to what we've been seeing on the ground.
Ropak, did you hear that? I think she said, "I told you so."
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what that was. Well, also, it's something how Georgia became, there were some hints of it, but it became the center of attention nationally on election night and certainly the days after with the presidential election. But now, all eyes once again. The Senate now is going to be decided, the power of the Senate, on 2 runoffs there in Georgia. What are the chances now, do you think, of Georgia playing a role and now 2 Democrats possibly in the runoffs getting those seats and flipping the Senate, and it could really change how things are going to look in D.C.?
So, TJ, we keep hearing that Georgia Democrats don't show back up to vote for runoffs, but we also heard that we weren't going to flip the state blue, and look what happened on November 3rd. We keep hearing that, what are we going to do? Because, you know, this is Republicans are energized and Democrats, you know, they don't really have the same reasons to show up. We have every reason to show up because what we know is this election was never about just Donald Trump for us. This was about giving the power back to the people.
Congresswoman-elect, you're going there. Of course, we know Washington is a very tough place to get things done, regardless of how the balance turns out there. What is the one thing you hope to accomplish during your term?
So first and foremost, Amy, we have to have a national response to this pandemic. Right now, I have a 5-year-old son who they're out of school this week, but he started kindergarten in August in front of a computer screen because we didn't have leadership in this country willing to do something about this pandemic. This pandemic is impacting our healthcare, our economy, our education system, and I know that it's people right here in Georgia's 5th District in our Black and brown communities that are suffering the most. So that is my first priority in Congress, is getting a national response so that we can get Americans back to work, so that we can get our children back to school safely, and we can get our healthcare moving in the right direction so that we can fight for things like Medicare for all.
All right, well, Congresswoman-elect, we will look forward to seeing you in D.C. and certainly hope, please, come back to our show anytime and be a friend of our show. But really, congratulations to you. And, you know, it kind of brings it home. A lot of people are going through what you just said, but to think of a kid starting kindergarten in front of a computer screen is just awful, and shows us how far we need to go still in getting this pandemic under control. But congratulations. Good luck in D.C., all right?
Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.